Hey guys, hey ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody making out? How's everybody doing today, man? It's getting darker by the second over here, guys. Yeah, the sky's getting real dark over here, and it's gonna start dropping. It's gonna start dropping any second. What time is it? We're looking at 20 after 11. 11. Um, and I don't know. They're calling for it to come, but so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and we're prepared and we're ready. We got the fireplace going downstairs. I brought in all the wood. I still got a few things to do. I kicked over the bikes. I had the bikes run for a good 45 minutes, man. I wanted to have them run and get fuel into them and get some oil flowing in the bikes and get everything nice. So I did that. Went to the mailbox and I had a present waiting for me. Okay, thanks to we'll give these guys here a little plug. DLT Trading. Now I've dealt with DLT Trading numerous times in the past. Not a whole lot. But every time I've dealt with DLT, for some reason, they're on the money. I like DLT Trading as far as where you can get a knife from. That definitely. DLT Trading's a good place to pick up a piece of cutlery from. Now that we got the plug out of the way, I've been thinking about, I thought about this conversation so many times and it keeps coming back into my mind. Well, anyway, I went ahead and got this guy right here. I was just surfing around, and like I said, I went over to DLT Trading and I was just looking on their website. Just not for any particular reason. I was just on their site and I stumbled upon this. They're calling it, oh boy, it's light gray G10, light gray G10 second cut bone. Light gray G10. Second cut bone. It's really nice. It's just, your typical canoe. And well, if you've followed me for any given time, I'm a canoe guy. I can't help it. I cannot help it. And that leads me to ask a very important question. Maybe you can answer it for me. Maybe you have the answer. I have been doing this hobby for, as I said many times before, I sound like a broken record. I'll tell myself, many years, guys. Many years. Okay? And I have thousands. Okay? I have thousands of dollars in cutlery in my closet. Now, the question is this. If for some reason I pass on, and I'm asking you guys the same question, and it's an important question. Have you ever thought about, I've asked this question before, who is going to acquire or get your knives? Who's going to get them? Who gets... Do you talk to... do you guys talk to any family members? about this. Now, in my situation, here's my situation, and it's not a very good one. It's not a very good situation, and I'm asking you guys this. If I were to die, God forbid, if I were to pass on, who gets my stuff? Who gets my stuff? Now, I don't have anybody. It's just me and my wife and the dogs. My wife, Tricia, has her nephew that she adores. It's like her kid almost. That's how involved she is with this kid. But to be honest with you, he has 2 children. The kid is 22 years old. He's not in the cutlery. He's in the not so good things. She'll turn around and she'll just give all of this stuff in a heartbeat without even thinking about it, because she doesn't care about this stuff. She says it a million times. It's all a waste of money. It's this, it's that. She's not into this, and she doesn't understand what the hobby represents or means to me. She would turn around in a heartbeat. Now, I don't think she would give it to her brother. I'm getting there. She has a brother. But she's downstairs on a call. He is the biggest junkie out there. He's no good, the kid. The guy. He's not a kid. I don't think she would go down that road, but I do think she would go down the road with the nephew. She would say, "Oh my God, Joey, look what I got for you. Here, boom." And after a lifetime of these things, collecting these guys right here, it would be probably wrecked, sold, lost. God knows what in the heavens, literally in the heavens, what would happen to all of my cutlery. Now, after saying that, it gets better. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. It gets better. I have just as much in die-cast cars downstairs as I do knives. Okay? I have just as many of these in die-cast cars. I used to be heavily into die-cast cars. Heavily into collecting years ago when my father was alive. Now, that's how far back we're going. Heavily, when I first started out, the first hobby was baseball cards. But I kicked it up a notch. I really, really collected baseball cards. We're talking about sets, complete sets. We're talking about going to shows. We're talking to the whole thing. Do you know what Blade Show is to us with the knives? Well, that's what I was doing, going to baseball card shows. Heavily involved. Again, blowing thousands of dollars on sets, cards, just memorabilia. I used to follow a certain player back in the day. I used to follow, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but I'll shoot him out there. His name was Ken Griffey Jr. I was a huge Ken Griffey Jr. Fan. I still got jerseys of him in there, the whole 9 yards. Seattle Mariners. He was a Mariner. And, man, it's a beautiful piece, isn't it? Where's it go? Where's all my stuff go, ladies and gentlemen? I'm almost at the time limit here. So I figured when I got this one and I was looking at it, I was like, you know something? Look how beautiful. Look at the money I just dropped on this little piece of cutlery right here. I'll say it. It was $70 piece. This is a $70 piece. Look at this is small, right? There's nothing really to it. $70 just like that. And look at them all. I don't even have them all out there. Let's not go into how many I have, or it's not important right now. I'm just saying, what should I do, guys? okay? I don't want these to go to the nephew. I'm telling you, I'll bury these in the wall. I said it before. Everybody laughs and giggles at me and makes the funny funny. I'm telling you now. I am telling you guys. If I don't, I will put a hole. I will put a hole in the wall and drywall the hole back in, seal the hole to where you would never, I'm telling you, I was a drywall guy. You'd never know that hole existed, and you're going to find a treasure if years from now this house ever has to get demoed, or if these walls ever have to get opened for any particular reason. Somebody is going to find a gold mine. And that's the way I'll do it. That is exactly the way I'll do it. Because I'm telling you now, as of right now, I cannot think of anybody that my cutlery is going to go, that all my stuff, not only these, like I said, all my die cast, all my baseball cards. I mean, we're talking thousands of dollars just to give to some schmo out there. I mean, the kid he's half decent. You know, I ain't saying nothing about this kid here, nephew, but he's not, I'm telling you now, I'm just being honest. I don't think he's worthy. He's not into this stuff. Not because, if he was into this stuff, it would be a different story. I mean, if you're into it, you're into it. He don't know nothing about no baseball cards and this stuff. He care less. You know what he's going to do? He's got 2 kids. He's renting a little house or whatever. I don't know what he's got. He's knocked the wife up again, so he's got another one on his way. He's got 2 now, and he's got a third on the way. He ain't got a pot to piss in. Could you imagine what he would do with all this stuff? You know what he would do with it. He'd freaking turn around and sell it in a heartbeat. You wouldn't even blink an eye, and all this shit would be gone to a fucking pawn store, probably. That's where it would go. He'd sell it. He don't want this. Why is he going to keep this? That kid needs the money, man. Like I said, he's got mouths to feed over there. Anyway, now that was a nice little rant, wasn't it? Now that was a good one for the day. Top that one, ladies and gentlemen. Top that one. But I'm just saying, I keep on buying this cutlery. This is my hard-earned money. This is what you know what I mean? And I keep buying and buying and buying. Where's it going to get me? Where am I going to go with it? Where am I going to go with it? I don't know, guys. Can you help me? Or do you have a plan? Seriously, man. Do you guys have a master plan? You better think about it. I'm serious, man. Especially if you don't have family like me. I got my wife, you know. If you don't have family and you don't have kids, if you've got kids, that's one thing. You know, you introduce them to it and you get them involved in it, and then that gets passed down. But I don't have nobody to pass this down to. And like I said, it's just not going to the nephew, man. No. I work my whole life I worked towards these hobbies. And for 1 second to turn around and have everything sold. No. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you get down the road. Thank you for your ear and your time. What do you guys think about this here Case Canoe Gray Bone Second Cut? Also, weigh in the comments on what you guys think about this piece as well. And we'll wrap it up right there, guys. And we'll get back into the GECs tomorrow, if you want to. All right, guys. Stick with me. Let me know what's going on, please. Shoot me the comment, please. Thank you, guys. Take care now.